Happy Christmas from the Postmodern family.
I'm Lillian.
And I'm Felipe.
And today we're going to talk to you about a delicious Sunday roast we had with some Christmas flair because it's Christmas season right now. Thank you so much for watching our videos. We do 3 new videos a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We are Americans who live in the UK, and we also vlog about living the traditional family life. Do hit that subscribe button if you're interested in any of these topics.
Or go to patreon.com/thepostmodernfamily. So yeah, a lot of you have been commenting on how we've sampled the worst possible permutations of British cuisine. It's just not fair. It's just not
Clearly,
fair.
we shop at Tesco.
If you're gonna do it right, do your research.
Well, in order for us to do it right, we have to have friends, British friends, who want to host and show us how they do it properly. Now, the British aren't known for being so friendly down in the South. But anyway, we have some really lovely friends.
Look, there were some friends who saw what we did and they said, look, this is a tragedy. You're not representing British cuisine properly. You need to come over and sample some Sunday roast. And that's what we did.
So we have an amazing friend who is an amazing chef.
Amazing.
We've had her food, what, twice before?
Mm-hmm.
And every time it was spot on.
Spot on. It was spot on.
So we really were very excited about having a proper Sunday roast with her because she not only makes everything, she also hand makes, or what is it, homemade Yorkshire pudding. She does it in her own batch, her own recipe, in the oven, etc. And she always says, oh, it's so easy. I don't know why anyone fusses over it not puffing properly. So what did we eat in our Sunday roast?
Yes, roasted vegetables, which were potatoes and parsnips.
Yes,
and I don't know what else.
Carrots.
And carrots. Yum, roasted veg. Roasted veg. And we don't say veg in the US.
We do.
No, we don't.
We say let's
veggies.
Veg out.
We say veggies.
I do say let's veg out or let's veg.
As a verb, not as a noun.
Correct.
So as
Vegetables
a noun,
or veggies?
we don't say veg as a noun.
Correct.
Also, Brussels sprouts cooked with cheese and bacon.
Yeah, that was so good.
And we had some purple cabbage concoction. Was it cabbage or what was it?
It was. It was red cabbage with...
Why does it look purple?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not called purple cabbage though. So we had red cabbage. It was actually the first time she made that dish. I think it may have had sauerkraut or something pickled in it.
Okay, yeah.
So,
that was good.
Very delicious.
It was very good. We had peas and then Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, you
gravy.
remember what kind of meat it was?
And finally, the crown of the plate was the...
Just a roasted beef.
But what part of it was
beef.
it?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to
remember. It's nice and fatty. It was roast beef. Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I can never repeat it because I don't pay attention.
You don't even know what cut it is. But it was done really nicely in a beautiful kitchen. What else did she have?
Was that
gravy?
The main, and the gravy?
And so that was the first course.
Yeah.
The second course was
a
pie. She baked
a
rhubarb pie. A big, deep dish pie, she said.
The crust was exceptional.
Yes. With ice cream and with custard. And the custard, she just she pulled it out of the cupboard. It wasn't anything you had to refrigerate. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Not fresh custard, I guess, just boxed custard. Heat it up, and it was nice and liquidy, not as clumpy as the ones that we've had.
Yes.
And then The third course were
cheese and crackers. And
we rested in between the second and the third course.
My favorite cheese so far, after having been here nearly 3 years, has been this cranberry type. What is it?
Wensdale?
Cheese Wellington or something?
No,
Hey!
Wensdale.
Get in there, commenters, and correct me.
Wensdale.
So then, but she served a cheese I had never tasted previously, which had onion in it. And that is now my favorite cheese.
I still don't know what it's called.
I don't know what it's called, but it was phenomenal. The whole thing was incredible.
There was not a single dish that was
If there's
like,
one
wow.
reason for anyone to come live in England, it is a properly home-done Sunday roast.
Yeah.
I must say.
Yeah. She also had a Christmas cracker on the plate, and it was the first time that we ever did it properly.
Not me. I've done it properly.
Oh, you have? With who? Your work colleagues? So it was my first time. And so basically you have, when you sit around a table, you're supposed to cross your arms right over left and then pull all at the same time.
And you try and not knock over too many glasses as you go.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Wow!
I didn't get anything! Whoa! What did you get? And unfortunately ours didn't pop, did it?
No. Well, because I had our son.
Oh, right. Finagling. And then there were little jokes in there and a little toy. And then there was a crown in there. And I wore mine. You didn't wear yours. But then mine fell off really quickly. But it was really fun because we had not just her. We also had another couple there who we all sat around the table. So it was like a big kind of function because they have children as well. The person that we don't know yet, who is going to be lucky enough to marry our host.
Oh yes.
He's going to be a lucky man because she can cook up a storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It continues to be true that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I was just reading a book that was written for the training of Mary, Princess Mary, the daughter of Henry VIII. And it went on to be a very popular book for raising young ladies. And in it, the author said, I have a theory that the reason why most men are out in the pub carousing and getting drunk is because their wives don't cook good food at home. Otherwise, they wouldn't be out looking for things they can find at home. Thanks for watching our video on Sunday roast. It was a pleasure to eat it for your sake, so that you might see that British food has been redeemed by these humble, lowly Americans.
Any other really delicious food you recommend that we should try, and maybe that our friends are able to show us the proper way to eat it, do let us know in the comments.
And subscribe. Hey. Bye.
We wish you a very happy Christmas.
Bye.